Two jets promise private luxury, but only one can land at hundreds of runways the other cannot even touch. Space or access? What really defines the ultimate travel upgrade? In this showdown between business jet and converted airliner, the answer depends on what you value most. Here's what nobody tells you about flexibility and privacy, and the real meaning of better in the world of private flight. A business jet like the Gulfstream G650 is designed from day one for private travel. Every detail, from the wing shape to the cabin layout, serves a single purpose: flexibility. This class of jet is built to reach smaller airports, handle quick turnarounds, and adapt to changing schedules. In contrast, a converted airliner, think Boeing 757 VIP, starts life as a commercial aircraft. After years flying for airlines, it is stripped and rebuilt for private use, often for large groups or special missions. The result is a flying space that can carry dozens in comfort, showing the scale of these conversions, but it comes with the footprint and operational needs of a full-size airliner. The key distinction is intent. Business jets are surgical tools optimized for direct access and efficiency. Airliner conversions are about moving more people in more space, often at the cost of flexibility. For any buyer, it starts with this choice: precision or scale. A mission planner mapping out a multi-stop itinerary faces a clear difference in airport reach. A Gulfstream G650 can touch down at thousands of regional and executive airports, places like Teterboro just outside New York or Cannes-Mandelieu on the French Riviera. These fields often have runways as short as 6,000 feet, and the G650's lighter weight and advanced wing design make them routine stops. That access means landing closer to the final destination, skipping long drives and city traffic. In contrast, a converted Boeing 757 needs more than 8,000 feet of runway and a ramp sized for airliners. That limits it to major hubs like JFK LAX and Heathrow, where ground handling is slower and private flyers blend with commercial crowds. The time saved by using a business jet adds up on every leg of a journey with direct access, faster boarding, and less ground friction. The real advantage is speed and flexibility across the whole itinerary. Stepping inside a converted 757, the first impression is scale. The space can be divided into true zones, a lounge for socializing, a dining area, private bedrooms, and a dedicated crew section. This floating venue can host large groups, giving each traveler room to spread out. These interiors are not standardized. They are built to order and can include everything from conference tables to full showers. On the other hand, a G650 class jet channels luxury into a more compact, efficient footprint. The cabin is shaped for comfort, with up to 4 distinct areas: club seating, a dining nook, a quiet rest zone, and a galley. High-end finishes, panoramic windows, and advanced air systems are standard, and every inch is designed for purpose. The trade-off is clear. The 757 can offer the feeling of a boutique hotel at altitude, while the G650 delivers a refined private suite optimized for speed and flexibility. For the mission planner, it is a question of how much space truly matters, and what you are willing to give up to get it. A last-minute schedule change puts each aircraft's true operating reality to the test. The Gulfstream G650 stands ready with minimal fuss, shorter pre-flight checks, standard ground equipment, and a global support network built for rapid response. At most executive airports, a G650 can be refueled, serviced, and turned around in under 2 hours. Even same-day repositioning is routine, thanks to its lighter weight and streamlined systems. A converted 757, by contrast, brings the scale of a commercial airliner to every stop. Preparing for departure means coordinating heavy-duty tugs, specialized refueling trucks, and ground power units that are not always available at regional airports. Maintenance windows stretch longer, especially if a part or technician must be flown in. At smaller fields, the lack of wide-body parking or support gear can add hours or force a diversion to a major hub. The logistical footprint grows with every leg, turning the advantage of space into a liability when time is tight. For travelers who value reliability and schedule control, the simplicity of a purpose-built business jet can make all the difference. A Gulfstream G650 flies with a lean, focused crew, typically 2 pilots and 1 or 2 cabin attendants. Every role is essential, and the team stays tight to support privacy and make quick turns possible. The experience feels personal, almost invisible, with staff who know your preferences and adapt on the fly. A converted 757, because of its size and its separate cabin zones, brings more people into the equation. Larger groups mean more attendants, dedicated service staff, and sometimes chefs or onboard security. That scale can deliver hotel-level attention, with crew organized around dining, lounge, and sleeping zones, but it also means more faces on board, more coordination, and a different sense of privacy. For some travelers, the comfort is in numbers. For others, luxury is found in the quiet efficiency of a smaller team. The trade-off is service intensity versus streamlined reliability. Staffing should match the mission, whether that mission is a floating venue for many guests or a fast, private schedule for a few. Mission planning starts with a checklist. How many people? How many stops? What kind of airports do you need to reach? The real-world filter is simple: space or access. The myth that bigger always means better falls apart if your jet can't land where you need to go. Another myth is that luxury is just about interiors. In truth, operational limits shape every trip. The right choice matches the mission, not the ego. Every flight is a trade, freedom of access or space to roam. In private aviation, the real luxury is time. How close you get and how little you wait. What is your priority?